You know what I'm saying? Check out the Squabble Shop. The latest and greatest in the Squabble Shop right now is the Grift series. Okay, right now you can get yourself a Grift Wars hoodie, T-shirt, sticker, coffee mug, bag. The Grift Wars are here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I just want to point that out. Also, you can still get all the OG stuff, the squabblers, teach a man how to squabble, and all of that good stuff. Just wanted to, shameless plug really quick. That is the Squabble Shop. Okay, you want to go ahead and check out the Squabble Shop, get yourself some merch or whatever the case may be, and yeah, let's go from there. All right, I guess we should go ahead and start this thing off. Now I know Smash JT is live right now, probably talking about this whole situation, but you came here to hear my opinion on this. So, oh boy, oh boy, this is absolutely insane. First thing we're gonna do is over here. We're gonna go to Alyssa Mercante has finally done it, everyone. She has done it. She made good on her word that she was going to file a lawsuit against Smash JT for all sorts of naughty things like harassment, stalking, and defamation. She says she filed it. Let's go ahead and pull this up, man. Here it is. Here it is. She put this tweet, and of course she put the little Dark Souls thing over it, lawsuit filed. And we should go through this thing. We should go through this thing. This is going to be a barn burner, guys. Here we go. First of all, before we even do that, I gotta show y'all who her goddamn lawyer is. I couldn't believe this when I saw it. Let me see if I can go find it. Let me see if I can go find it. I think it was let me see, where is it? Boom, 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 boom. Which way did he go, George? Here it is. Lord have mercy. Holy no. Man, guys. Really? Really? J. Remy Green. What is your qualifications, sir? J. Remy Green. Who the motherfucker are you? A queer trans lawyer who lawyers, writes, rants, looks fabulous. You can't make this shit up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Man, listen. Let me keep my bigotry to myself. Who am I kidding? Who's gonna take this seriously? If I was on trial for 8 murders, human trafficking, diddling, all type of stuff, and I knew I was facing 1,000 years in prison, and all of the evidence was mounted against me, and this person walked in as the prosecutor, I was like, oh yeah, we getting off. We definitely getting off. Can I get a griff? We definitely, Like, if you're the judge and Nat walks into the courtroom, we already know what this is about. Remember, this wasn't her original lawyer. What was the name of the original lawyer she had? I guess she found out that he was a half-wit scam artist and decided, yeah, this ain't gonna work. And 9 times out of 10, Mr. J. Remy Green here decided to take her case because ultimately this person don't know what the hell they doing. Or what's more likely to happen is that last lawyer realized he had no case. See, what he probably thought they was going to do was to shut Jeff up and make him apologize by sending him that threatening letter. But see, Jeff got one of the best in the business. I see you, John. I see you, John. I'm gonna get to your super chat in just a second. Jeff got one of the best in the business in Ron Coleman, and they responded to that sorry ass cease and desist letter. Okay, and they wasn't expecting that, and so she had to go and get a new lawyer, and she dead ass went and got a Granny Demon. Guys, man, this stuff writes itself. This stuff writes itself. John Coleman with the $5 super chat.
My nigga.
He says, wow, she really went full on DEI hire. This will end well. That's what I'm anticipating. But we gonna see. Let's get into this thing, man. Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, did I lose it? Oh no. Yeah, I lost it. Hold on. There it is. Oh no, I didn't lose it. Okay, here it is. All right. So here we go. In the United States District, I don't know about y'all. Maybe I don't know what court filings look like. This should look like it was written by a goddamn AI. Like a child wrote this, but whatever. I don't know anything about law, so let me just preface by saying that. Okay. Shout out to Stargazer in the chat. MRI Gamer is in the chat. Visit Reaper, Jazz Frenchie. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Modern video game enthusiast. Oh, I'm sorry. In the United States District Court for the Eastern District of New York, Alyssa Mercante is the plaintiff against Jeff Tarzia, the defendant. Okay. Preliminary statement. Modern video game enthusiasm is marked by the presence of semi-organized, outrage-driven campaigns for harassment, like 2014's infamous Gamergate. In 2024, a small Montreal-based narrative development and consulting company, Sweet Baby Inc., found itself at the center of a fresh controversy, incorrectly accused by Gamergate enthusiasts of forcibly inserting gender, sexual, or ethnic minority characters into the game, or otherwise tweaking its narrative presentation to favor a general liberal bent. Alyssa Mercante was a senior editor at the gaming news website and blog Kotaku, one of the longest running and most successful gaming news websites. Kotaku, along with its parent company GO Media, had its primary place of business in New York. Okay. Yeah, we're going through this. Now, I don't know if we're going to get through the whole thing, but, stick with me now. Kotaku has long enjoyed the derision and ire of certain set of alt-right trolls online for its perceived liberal or left-wing bias in covering video games and issues related to gaming. The critical of Kotaku gather in special Reddit forums and elsewhere to mock and harass its employees. Among the what the hell is this word? Man, hold on. What my soundboard at? I'm stupid. Hold on. I don't know that word. I'm stupid. Hold on. I ain't even got the volume up. Sorry, y'all. I ain't even got the volume up. I'm clearly stupid.
You stupid.
Okay. I don't know that word. Ceaseless critics. Among these vociferous ceaseless critics is Jeff Tarzia, a social media influencer who publishes videos related to video games on the popular online video platforms YouTube and Rumble under the moniker Smash AT. Tarzia has declared Kotaku to be everything wrong with video games industry. In fact, Tarzia created a petition at change.org to have Kotaku shut down, stating we demand accountability from Kotaku and exhorting his viewers to join the movement to uphold the standards we as a community deserve in the video game industry. Tarzia did not stop there. He created a page on his website called Kotaku Detected, where he maintains a comprehensive directory of individuals who work, have worked, or in some way related to Kotaku with the intent to spotlight the people behind Kotaku's content and hold them accountable for their actions. Okay, the vast majority of individuals listed on Tarzia's in the Kotaku page are women, people of color, non-binary individuals, people on the LGBTQ spectrum, and or Jewish people. Nigga, that's all y'all hire. What are you talking about? What are you? If that's all you hire, that's all that's gonna be on the freaking. Anyway, whatever. Tarzia is not a mere bystander or collateral commentator by his own admission. He has exhorted his followers to join us in holding the individuals responsible for their contributions to the current state of games journalism. Tarzia took aim at Alyssa after Mercante published an article refuting many of the lies, fabrications, and distortions around the consulting business of Sweet Baby Inc. So why did she fail to mention the actual real reason why Gamergate 2 started? Why did she fail to mention what was that boy name? What was that nigga's name? Damn, I done forgot the boy name. Yeah, I forgot his name. We'll come back to that later. Those clamoring for Sweet Baby Inc.'s demise chose the appellation Gamergate 2 for themselves. Enterprising grifters tapped into the wave of rising outrage to lift their own profiles. This reads, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This reads like the biggest sack of horseshit I've ever read when it comes to legal papers. See, you want to know how I noticed some bullshit? And this was written by a third grader. This is how I know. Whenever I see legal papers and I try to read through them, I'll be like, nigga, I'm stupid. I can't read through this. This is a lot. Who got the vocabulary? I don't even understand most of these words. This shit read, nigga, this is, and see, here's the thing. I've always read on a high level. Since I was in elementary school, I've always read above my peers. Now, granted, that's a really low bar. It's Atlanta public schools and shit. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I've always read on a high level. But legal jargon be having my mind thrown. I'd be like, nigga, what? I like the one legal word that I remember is jurisdiction. And I use jurisdiction all the damn time. Okay, anyway, so let's get back to it. So, and this right here, I mean, you know, anyway, Mercante's article debunking the conspiracy theory against Sweet Baby Inc. led to Tarzia beginning a campaign of hatred and harassment against Mercante, making hundreds of posts and videos specifically about her. Tarzia's channel, and therefore his notoriety and revenue, grew exponentially due to his content about Mercante. You wanna know how I know this is BS? Because Smash JT is not the only one that was making content. And if what he was doing was illegal, that means we were all participating in illegal practices that YouTube not only participated in, but contributed to. So wouldn't it make sense if you were suing somebody, right? If you were suing somebody for spreading vicious lies about you and harassing you, wouldn't you want to sue the corporation that's promoting it? I mean, Smash JT's, like, if I'm not mistaken, when Smash JT first popped up, dude had like 20,000 subs. Dude is almost at 100K since Gamergate started. So if I truly thought that, nah, this is some BS. In the beginning, much of Tarzia's content was legal, hyperbolic, vitriolic, incorrect, conspiration. Wow.
Stupid.
Didn't know that was a word. Conspiratorial. I'm sorry. My bad. Conspiratorial. I'm sorry. Paranoid, juvenile, and crass, but legal. But in the fast-moving world of outrage-driven internet, unless content creators are providing fresh salt for their consumers, the consumers will move on to an outrage merchant who shouts louder, uses more profanity, and feeds their need for simulated hatred of a perceived enemy. Really? This is really what they're leaning on? If that was really true, niggas would be watching me more than Smash JT. Smash JT don't even curse in his videos. I'm the one that be cursing, and I'm the one that be yelling. If y'all niggas like content creators who curse more, please let me know, nigga. I will. You know what I'm saying? Thus, Tarzia was never going to be satisfied with simply criticizing Mercante. His desire and need to sustain his growth as an influencer meant that eventually he would cross the line from protected speech and conduct to illegal, unprotected speech and conduct. On or about September 8th, 2024, Tarzia was given an opportunity to recant his lies and reduce the vitriol in the discourse. Tarzia took this opportunity to double down on his conduct, finding new ways to become even worse in tone, content, and directness of his attacks and calls for harassment. We need to pull, this is what Smash JT said, we need to pull every lever to get activists out of the game industry. That was him. That was a play on him after that one gamer lady said, we need to pull every lever to get these people out of the video game, and like get these people out of gaming, talking about us. Okay, Tarzia was telling the truth. He was going to pull every lever, regardless of whether he knew doing so involved lying. Since receiving the indication that his conduct was illegal and violated numerous state and federal laws, Tarzia has not only continued to produce content about Mercante, but has continued the very same conduct which he originally transgressed the rather lenient boundaries afforded to him. Tarzia's conduct, which began with him, did not end with him. That was by design. As a result of his focus on Mercante and her rising star in video games journalism, her rising what?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
Her rising what? We gonna get into her end with Kotaku. We gonna get into her end. So this case is not simply one of someone being mean to someone on the internet. This is a case where an outrage merchant looking to boost his own profile has latched onto a journalist merely covering the noteworthy stories of the day and made it his mission to lie, distort, and fabricate about her views and clout until she leaves the industry. Rather than this being a case about free speech, about the free speech of Jeff Tarzia, this is about a coordinated outrage and harassment campaign ultimately aimed at silencing Alyssa Mercante via the old-fashioned and illegal tactics of yellow journalism, liberal harassment, violation of civil rights, and the intentional infliction of such emotional distress that people retire from the marketplace of ideas altogether rather than face the daily attacks of mindless and savage. What? So what do you niggas do in the industry? Do y'all not blackball people? You really want to go there? Is that really where you want to go? Nah. Nah. Anyway, the parties. Plaintiff, and then we haven't even really heard, like, what are the accusations? What are the accusations? All I hear is a bunch of, oh, he said mean things. That ain't illegal. And keep in mind, Alyssa Mercante is a public figure. You are not absolved of criticism. Sorry. Plaintiff Alyssa Mercante is a resident of the state of New York and the county of Kings. Alyssa Mercante's address is redacted herein due to threats made against her as the basis of this lawsuit, but such information will be revealed to the court in camera. She may be served with any process through her counsel record identified below. Defendant Jeff Tarzia is a resident of state of California and the county of San Diego. His address where he may be served process is yikes. And this is them doxing. This is the doxing that we're talking about. Okay. And we're going to get to air flagged in a minute. I almost slipped. All right. Jurisdiction and venue. We'll skip past all of that. Or are we? Okay, let's see. The amount in controversy in this case is more than $75,000 because Jeff Tarzia's commercial enterprise is largely built off of and dedicated to the disparaging, harassing, intimidating, and stalking of Alyssa Mercante. His income has exceeded $75,000 in the calendar year of 2024 alone, and at least $75,000 of that is directly based upon factually false statements made by Tarzia about Alyssa Mercante. Additionally, the harms to Mercante because of the mob Tarzia has incited and the related harassment all far exceeds $75,000 in damages. In August 2014, a man named A Brief History of Gamergate. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. We could talk about Gamergate some other time. Let me see. How many pages is this? Yeah, this is long as hell. This is long as hell. All right, back to where we was. Okay, that was a brief history of Gamergate. Until Tarzia's campaign of harassment took the toll intended to take Alyssa Mercante was a senior editor at Kotaku. Alyssa Mercante has written for other publications such as Jola, whatever the hell, Jezebel. Well, no damn wonder. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Games Radar, SFX, and Rolling Stone. Mercante is also active on social media, where she is not a demure, wilting flower. She is bold, brassy, and opinionated. Because of Mercante's prominent role, outspoken views, and position at Kotaku, she became a target for the ire of Tarzia and his ilk. Mercante, who is a female journalist active in the video game space, lived through Gamergate the first time, is perfectly poised to report on its reemergence. As a result of the dedicated campaign against her, Mercante left her position at Kotaku. Now watch this. She left her position at Kotaku, right? Okay? Without Jeff Tarzia's relentless focus on Mercante, Kotaku's managerial staff would never have felt any pressure to part ways with her. What was that? What was that? They felt pressure to part ways with her. Jeff Tarzia. Jeff Tarzia is a former game industry worker, former recruiter, former game tester, and former game master at Sony in California, who currently makes his living as an influencer within the video game and popular culture space with his own website, YouTube channel, and various social media pages. Tarzia covers video games and video game culture from generally right of center to the conservative point of view. At least they got that part right. Tarzia fits within a cultural phenomenon known as the alt-right. And then they went in. So now you're being accused of being the alt-right. We got a super chat. Shout out to Toxing. He says, I want Alyssa. Hold on. I gotta get, let me get you right, my boy. Let me get you right.
My nigga.
He says, I want Alyssa to let me be first in the book. Wow. All right. Tarzia fits within a cultural phenomenon known as the alt-right or alternative right-wing, a loosely affiliated group of mostly younger conservative pundits who eschew much of the traditional trappings of conservatism in a favor of more activist, more confrontational style. Video games and video game culture have long been a fertile recruiting ground for right-wing politics, and there is certainly a lucrative demand for creators within that space. Tarzia markets himself too and uses the language of the alt-right within the space of video games and video games culture. Tarzia operates a channel on the popular video sharing and publication platform YouTube under the name SmashJT. I could have sworn y'all already said that. Tarzia also operates a Twitter account under the username SmashJT. Tarzia further operates a website, www.smashjt.com. Okay. All right. Y'all following me? I see y'all in the chat. Christian Morrison is in the chat. Stargazer, Dark Zest is in the chat. JCX Show is in the chat. I appreciate y'all for being here. We going throughout. Gerhard Schlackman is in the chat. UK Gamer is in the chat. I appreciate every last one of y'all. We're going to get into it. On information, I believe Tarzia is the sole and exclusive publisher of content. Yeah. We get all that. Where is the part we want to get to? Well, you know, I'm going to just go to the tweet. Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Da-da-da-da. Boom, boom, boom. Huh? I'm missing some bookmarks. What in the hell? Nah, cuz. Nah. I know they ain't just do me like that. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, here it is. This is a tweet from your boy John F. Trent. It was another story in itself. Okay, this is 150. Ultimately, based on the actions of Tarzia, multiple persons contacted Geo Media to complain about anti-Semitism from Mercante for appearing with Piker. Wait. So Smash JT is to blame for that? Wait. Because she's a fan of Hassan Piker. So let me get this straight. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong here. Hassan Piker gets Twitter in trouble. I mean, not Twitter, Twitch in trouble because he's an anti-Semite. That's all but confirmed. So Twitch is getting in trouble because they got all type of anti-Semitism on there. She's a big fan. She gets exposed for basically wanting to bounce that ass on Hassan Piker. By the way, she has a boyfriend. I don't know how he feels about her just gushing over the idea of bouncing that ass on Hassan Piker's dick. But she wants to bounce that ass on Hassan Piker. She's very outward about that. Everybody finds out. Jeff Tarzia, aka Smash JT, makes a video on it, and now he's to blame. But you, boy, if y'all don't get the hell out of here with this, hold on. Where is it? I know I have it. It's got to be here. Where is it? Nah, did I lose it? Nah, I'm finna put this in here. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I know this is awkward because I'm live on the show, but this must be done. I don't know how this went missing, but I need it. I'm sorry. I need it. No. It's right here. I'm tripping. Are you serious? Okay, there we go. It's right here. So this is really what you hitching your. So it's Jeff's fault for this. If y'all don't get out of here,
get the fuck out of here, little nigga.
Get your ass up out of here now. Under pressure from GO in the wake of this harassment campaign, Mercante agreed to resign her position at Kotaku. No, bitch, you were fired. You were fired. Jeff Tarzia promoted the commentary by streamer Destiny related to Mercante's support of Hassan Piker, which led to people accusing Mercante of anti-Semitism as a direct and proximate result of Tarzia's unlawful harassment. Alyssa Mercante lost her job and had her contract bought out by her now former employee. Tarzia intentionally and knowingly, tortuously interfered with Alyssa Mercante's contract with her employer. What? Wait a minute. You just said yourself in that document that Destiny reported on it himself. So basically, you're blaming Smash JT for retweeting Destiny? Guys, you're blaming Smash JT for retweeting what Destiny said? Guys, this is one of the most absurd legal documents I've ever read. I'm sorry. If it's illegal to point out that the person that's working for you is a bigot, a racist, a homophobe, a sexist, or an anti-Semite, oh, there's a lot of people that are owed money right now. Somebody just pointed it out in the audience. Stargazer says, doesn't Destiny have a bigger audience? So why you not suing Destiny? Why are you not suing Destiny? Dog. Man. So you mean to tell me, what you're trying to tell me is, if Jeff would have never spoke on Destiny, talking about you wanting to bounce that ass on an anti-Semite, nobody would have called up to Kotaku to complain about you being an anti-Semite? Really? Doxing says it. Asmongold too. So not how many subscribers does Destiny have? Don't he have over 1 million? Not the 1 million subscriber YouTuber. Not Asmongold, the 3 million subscriber YouTuber and streamer who got you fired. Nope, it was the nigga with less than 100,000 subscribers, huh? Sure, buddy. But you know what? We should all take from this? You better not fuck with them Jews. Ah, Griff. Oh, Griff. You better not fuck with them Jews, boy. You better not fuck with them Jews. Them Jews will have you on your knees begging. Go away. Go to bed. They got the Jews, the only one that can get a woke motherfucker fired. Holy. Go to bed. Better not fuck with them. Ron Coleman finna have her ass eating out of a dog bowl. Watch. Watch. Oh man, we got to get to some of these reactions. We got to. If y'all thought a black person was gonna read that entire document, y'all are crazy. Come on, man. Read. What are we talking about here? So here's, we said we was gonna talk about air flagged. You know what I really want to say, but I can't say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in trouble with YouTube. I don't want to get in too much trouble. So this, I'm gonna say this. I know I'm in trouble with YouTube, but I got to say this. Airbagged. This is the type of clown that will only learn one way. This is why I like to be careful with internet beefs. Okay? Because I am that guy. I am that guy. And I hope that it never comes to that one day. But I am that guy. And I just think about what I would do to somebody who was a public figure, because you know it's a lot of trolls on the internet who we know where you at. And you have a big enough audience and you tell people, you dox my information and you tell people to go to my house. First of all, congratulations, because you're gonna send somebody to an early grave. Because I'm a finisher. I'm a finisher. You pop up in my yard like old boy that popped up at the Rippaverse office that one day with that bullshit. Oh yeah, he would have never left with his soul intact. I'm sorry. I'm from Georgia. We got stand your ground. We got everybody carrying. See, y'all can pull that bullshit out there in California. I'm in Georgia, baby. We don't play that. In New York, y'all can pop all that bullshit. Well, yeah, we in Georgia, baby. Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, Florida. Ooh, definitely not in Florida. Definitely not in Florida. You send somebody to my house here in a red state, Georgia, you gonna F around and find out. And you gonna be responsible because you was the idiot that decided to leak my address, and then you tell people to check out page 7. Okay. I'm gonna let Jeff handle it because I'm pretty sure he got the best in the business. Ron Coleman. Okay. But see, I'm not the type. Where I come from, we don't call lawyers. We call riders. I know somebody that know where you at. There's somebody out there that know where you at. And I'll fuck around and find your ass. Telling people to come to my house? Yeah. I know white people. I know y'all like to handle things civilly and y'all like to be professionals and you know, call your lawyers and let the police handle it. Nah. This is the type of person that will not learn outside of one way. You'll never see me or nobody I rock with doxing nobody and telling people to go to their address. These are supposed to be the people on the moral high ground. Keep in mind, this clown, air flagged, you know what I really want to say, was arrested during the Antifa riots. He one of them clowns. And come to find out, this clown ain't nothing but about 5'6". Yeah, this bitch ass nigga. Ooh, I said I was gonna watch the language. Yeah, this clown don't leave his parents' basement, from what I heard. Sometimes though, you have to realize that a lot of these clowns ain't got nothing better to do but troll on the internet. And I know he got a big Twitter account. So, and you, as you can see, he has Twitter Blue. Despite the fact that he's an Elon Musk hater, he has Twitter Blue. And we know that he's rage baiting, trying to get that sweet engagement so he can get paid through Twitter. That's fine. But see, his lines you just don't cross. My address is listed in this document that she posted publicly. There has now has doxed me and my family, putting us in danger. Also interesting, this is what Smash JT is saying. Also interesting how she feels unsafe posting her own address in a legal document, but didn't have a problem including mine and sharing the document publicly to her legion of followers who actively hate me. Weird. It's clear that this isn't a lawsuit as much as it was a calculated move to put me and my family in danger. Okay. This part of the thing says, when it was pointed out to Tarzia that his statement against Mercante as highlighted in this complaint likely were defamatory, he ignored it. Reading this, I would absolutely take the exit ramp regarding her sucking dick for work. If she sues you, that one is going to stick and you're going to make her a lot of money by refusing. Simply state publicly that you were exaggerating the nature of her sex work for effect. No. By Alyssa Mercante's own accord, she admitted to being a former sex worker. It is not illegal to speculate on it is not illegal to speculate on the sexcapades of a woman who admitted to being a sex worker. If you say, yeah, I used to be a sex worker, and I say, yeah, she probably sucked dick for money, that is not illegal. Like, that is not illegal. Prove it. Prove it's illegal. And we'll see. You know, they say it's foul. We'll see. See what else we got. Boy, airbag, boy. Boy. I'm going to let the rest of this. I'm going to let Smash JT talk about the rest of this, because this is his story to tell, and this is his life. And we'd be here all night reading through that entire thing. I wish him the best. I have full confidence that she doesn't have a case. Matter of fact, what's going on? What's going on with it? What's going on with it? Let me do this so y'all can see this. Anti-SLAPP laws are designed to protect free speech by allowing defendants to quickly dismiss meritless lawsuits known as SLAPPs. SLAPP stands for Strategic Lawsuit Against Public Participation. purpose: to prevent lawsuits from intimidating people who exercise their First Amendment rights. How it works: defendants can file a motion to dismiss the case if it involves protected speech on a matter of public concern. Of public concern. You dumb motherfucker. Sorry. I'm a recovering addict. Public concern. You made your sex work public concern when you posted it on Twitter. So if you publicly admit to being a sex worker, it is my First Amendment right to speculate on the nature of your sex work, you dumb mother. That's like me saying, man, I used to be a drug dealer. And then Sebrew in the chat goes, man, I heard that nigga used to sell codeine. And I go, nah, that ain't true. He's slandering my name. What? Yeah, I used to be a drug dealer. Oh, man, this dude sold crack to somebody's grandma. Oh, you see him? I'ma sue you. He slandered my name. How you slander your name? He said I sold crack to somebody's granny. I ain't sell no crack, but you did say you was a drug dealer, though. But I ain't sell crack to nobody's granny? Well, you said you was a drug dealer. You didn't say who you specifically sold what specific drug to. You said that publicly. Like what? Anyway, let's continue reading. The plaintiff must then show they are likely to win. If they fail, the case is dismissed and the plaintiff may have to pay a penalty. Anti-slap laws vary by jurisdiction. Protection. Some states only protect defendants from retaliation for petitioning the government, while others protect speech made in connection with a public issue. Examples: in Texas, Robert and Michelle DeCoquet used the anti-slap law to get a defamation lawsuit dismissed after posting an unfavorable review of Pets for Care on Yelp. In Arizona, Charlie Lay used the anti-slap law to get a lawsuit dismissed after criticizing True North's remodeling plans. Public concern. You, a writer for Kotaku, publicly admitted to being a sex worker. Publicly. You have no case. You have no case. And I will let that be that. As for the rest of the story and all of the rest of the details, I will let Smash JT elaborate on that. I am not going to continue to steal his grift, okay? Again, I wish him the best of luck. You know, as for Alyssa Mercante, sweetheart, I hope it was a lie when you said that you was perpetually worried about money. Because if that anti-slap law hit and you got to pay that penalty, good luck. Because that them standing next to you in that law firm ain't gonna give you a dime. You still gotta pay them. All right, let's get into some of these comments, man. Let's see what we got. Hypno on JT is so funny right now. I bet they having a ball. Pretty dude, I hate this part. Pretty sure there will be something JT's attorney can do about the address being published. You think so? I don't believe I've ever seen I don't believe I've ever seen a lawsuit posted publicly by the plaintiff. Most of the time it's through the courts. And then you have to go and research it. Vincent Reaper says she really thinks that you all have no proof to back shit up. She is so wrong. Yeah, you got that right. Sebrew says we got receipts. Exactly. Darkson says Alyssa and all these lunatics forget X is a public platform. Exactly. Like, you can't get more crystal clear than that. If I came out here and just told people I sold drugs and they speculated on which drugs I sold, that would be like if I admitted to you guys I sold drugs and then one of y'all made a video making a joke about how I served heroin to a dog or something. I don't know. And then I was like, oh no, he's trying to say I'm a dog abuser. I didn't say that. Nigga, you said you sold drugs. You didn't say who you sold it to and what drugs you sold. John Coleman says, I kind of hope JT countersues. Well, the question would be, is it financially worth it? Because he ain't going to get no money out of her. She already admitted to being broke. Have a Cigar says, why is this black guy wearing a cowboy hat? You know, I would say, nigga, can niggas not wear cowboy hats no more? But then I think about all the white women who get in trouble for wearing braids. And I'm like, well, I guess you got a point. Clipping all of this and selectively editing it now. All right, we're going to move on to the next grift, man. Shouts out to Smash JT. All right. What we got next? Let's see. All right, I want to talk about Caitlyn Clark. Now, I know this isn't a sports channel, okay? We don't really talk about sports over here. But we do talk about pop culture stuff, and I consider this to be pop culture. So if you don't know the story of Caitlyn Clark, Caitlyn Clark is this attractive young white girl who dominated the basketball court in college. And then she went #1 overall to the Indiana Fever. And while she had a slow start to her WNBA career, she sparked the WNBA in a way that nobody has ever done, okay? The viewership was up. Because of her, the WNBA was able to negotiate more money than they've ever seen. The girls are now on charter jets instead of that bullshit now. They get more attention. Like, all of her games was selling out and everybody else's games was dookie, okay? I got to be honest with you. I've never watched the WNBA a day in my life. But, nigga, I tuned in to watch that motherfucking Caitlyn Clark. I tuned in. I can't lie. I can't even grift. And I was this close to ordering me an Indiana Fever jersey, a Caitlyn Clark jersey. I was this close. I ain't do it, though. I ain't do it. And she went through all of this turmoil. She was being attacked by other WNBA players. And, you know, then there's the accusation that, you know, white people are using her for, you know, white supremacy and all of this stuff. And whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, she's been very measured in her approach. She stayed quiet for the most part. She ain't said much. She said all of the right things. But she might have just fumbled it. She might have just fumbled it all. Okay? Oh, Caitlyn, you should have just been quiet, girl. Caitlyn Clark says there needs to be a better effort to elevate black women in the WNBA.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why? 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 They've been there the entire time. They ain't elevated themselves. And let's stop pretending like there aren't white women in the NBA. I'm sorry, in the WNBA. There are white women there who haven't received that much attention. Why? Because they're not as good as Caitlyn Clark. And then let's just talk about it. Is there a degree of racial relation to players? Yes, obviously. When you're a white person and you see the league is dominated by niggas and you finally see a white girl who can keep up with them niggas, you're you're gonna be a little bit more relatable to that player. It is what it is. And keep in mind, white people outnumber us to a significant degree. Those black women in the WNBA need to be more upset with black people who ain't watching them play because they not as good as Caitlyn Clark. Anyway, she goes, I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think is very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. Good luck. They've been there the entire time. Nobody invested in them because when they did, they didn't see any return. Need I remind you, Caitlyn, before you got there, the WNBA was operating on a loss every year until you got there. They were being subsidized by the NBA. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this. It's just, it sucks because obviously she felt the pressure from being around all of those, you know, women in the league, and they on her ass. And here's the thing. While being a tremendous player, Caitlyn Clark is still a woman, and groupthink is a thing amongst women. Give me one moment, y'all. You just went the fuck outside. Sorry about that. Fucking dog is in there whining his ass off. Shit's aggravating as hell. Anyway, but yeah, as I was saying before, well, congratulations alienating your entire fan base, because now you're trying to create this pressure to elevate, because now you're putting more pressure on the audience, right? You're putting more pressure on the audience to celebrate other players they don't want to celebrate. They're there to celebrate you. Well, this ain't gonna go over well. Let's get into these comments. Like even who was that? Who was that? Riley Gaines. I've yet to hear a sensible answer as to what privileges white folks have over black people in the year 2024. I concur. Let's look at these comments. Easy. You can order pumpkin spice without anyone giving you a sideways glance. Meanwhile, my big black ass orders it and everyone gives me side eyes. Sick of this. I'm marching in protest. All right. I don't even know what that means. She literally just told you the WNBA was built off the backs of African American women, and she comes in and steals the spotlight. That's called white privilege. No, nigga. That's called she's just better than them. What are you talking about? Next, she will be kneeling for the national anthem. I'm done with the NBA. Let them go out of business. I judge people by character, not color. The NBA is in trouble too. Their viewership is down. Anyway, we can move off of that. Okay. We can move off of that. All right. What y'all talking about in these comments, man? John Coleman says, well, there's going to be men in the WNBA. You might be right. You might be right. At some point, you might be right. Okay. We got to talk about Sony. Not Sony, the video game studio. Not PlayStation Studios. We got to talk about these these Spider-Man spinoffs. Dog, Have y'all seen the news today? Y'all gotta see this. This is absolutely insane. This is absolutely insane. Hold up. Where is it? First of all, Sony's Spider-Man villain spinoff universe is dead. Kraven the Hunter will be the final film in the SMUC universe for now. No, forever. Let me get a Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
I'm sorry. Like, I was done with Venom after the second movie. I never even seen Morbius. Madam Web, do we even need to speak? And while I was excited to see Kraven the Hunter, this nigga this nigga doesn't give Kraven the Hunter. Especially, I'll say one thing. One thing that was good about that Spider-Man 2 game was Kraven the Hunter was that nigga. Kraven the Hunter was that nigga in Spider-Man 2. Does this nigga look like a Kraven the Hunter to you? I just don't see it. So here's all that's canceled, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up. Sorry, my dog just walked in the house. Here's all that's getting canceled, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Spider-Woman, canceled. Agent Venom, canceled. Sinister Six, canceled. Kraven the Hunter debuts with 9% on Rotten Tomatoes, lower than Madam Web. Holy.
Oh my God.
Now, I won't lie. He looked more like Kraven the Hunter right here. But this is a still picture. It just ain't given. Let's find out what's going on with Kraven the Hunter. Let's get into some of these reactions, man. Because the movie apparently dropped. Or is dropping. Junior Felix says, I really wanted to love Kraven the Hunter, but the awful first act, bad CGI, and even worse dialogue ruined it. The best things about the film are Aaron's performance and the bloody action sequences, but that wasn't enough. These characters deserve better. Yikes. Kraven the Hunter is the laugh out loud comedy of the year. Oh, goddamn. It's the room of comic book movies from beginning to end. It's filled with baffling choices and insanely bad dialogue and delivery. Don't watch it alone, but if you watch it with your rowdiest friends, you'll have a blast. Yikes. Yikes. Kraven the Hunter is fun when Johnson is in action causing bloody chaos, but everything else is a drag. Great cast held back by clunky dialogue. Another instance of villain turned hero, a story that lacks any intrigue. Rhino and Chameleon wasted. Overall, a disappointment. Holy. God damn. That's terrible. That's terrible. It don't get better. It don't get better. 9%, guys? Oh, it's going up to 15%. It's going up to 15. Yo. I mean, save me the money. I appreciate it. Save me the money. Because at one point, I was thinking about going to see this in IMAX. Glad I didn't do that. Glad I didn't do that. Let me get into these comments, man. Doxing says, I'd rather Sydney Sweeney go play Snow White than Madam Web. No. I need Sydney Sweeney in the MCU as Black Cat. Please. 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 I will go to the theaters and see that shit 3 times if they do that. Okay? Prasan says the last Marvel movie I watched was the second Black Panther. Sorry to hear that. And I only watched because my dad paid for the tickets and bought me popcorn. Yeah, that movie was ass. I'm sorry. Shuri as Black Panther is the most trash shit I've seen in the MCU besides She-Hulk. Sorry. It is what it is. Oh, no. And then there's Secret Invasion. That shit was the worst. Darkset says, I feel bad for Sydney Sweeney with Madam Web, not knowing the role is unpopular. She got paid, though. Doxing says, aTraes, we need to go back to the 2000s in terms of practicality. No, practically is better. I'm so confused. Practical effects is better than CGI in some cases. Yeah. Christian Morrison says, you'll have a blast if you watch it with your friends, so you can all take the piss out of it together. Yeah. Mecha Hydra, what's up? What's going on in the chat, my guy? I would love to see either Jason Momoa or someone else as Kraven the Hunter. Jason Momoa. I feel like Jason Momoa. Nah. He gives. It's got to be like who would be a good. It's got to be somebody big too. Not Henry Cavill. Well, I don't know. Henry Cavill's pretty ranged. He can play. Like, even when we thought he wouldn't make a good Witcher, he did. I don't know. But, nah, I think Henry Cavill should stay as Wolverine. I don't know. What's some... Who would make a good... Which one of you niggas would make a good... Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all can't even see my screen. Which one of you niggas would make a good Kraven the Hunter? Da-da-da-da-da. Hell no. Tom Hardy? Hell no. Michael Fassbender? Hell no. Keanu Reeves? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really. I don't know. I think it's one of those things where you just got to let them do what they do and hope for the best. Okay. All right, where we going next with it? What we got going on in gaming? Okay, I thought this was interesting. This is a quick little story real quick. So apparently women are complaining about toxic behavior in Helldivers 2.
Oh my God!
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. No, okay, never mind. I'm right. I don't understand why women just can't accept the fact that video games are a male-dominated space and it consists of niggas being toxic. It's one of the last places that we can go to be toxic as hell, free of charge. And they desperately want to take that away from us. I don't know why. Why are y'all so hell-bent on taking our toxic ways away from us? Okay? Because this is insane. Give us our voices back. Female players expose misogynistic behavior in Helldivers 2. I can't wait to see this. You know what? We're going to actually go to the article. Damn that. Here we go. Give us our voices back. Female players expose misogynistic behavior in Helldivers 2. The internet can be a wonderful place. Nowadays, none of us could imagine living without it. It's the source of information. It keeps us connected. Some of us work online, and the majority of people use it for entertainment. However, given that anyone can have access to it, is given that you'll meet some bad eggs occasionally. This especially applies to gaming communities, as people tend to be more direct when the adrenaline is running and the cloak of anonymity protects them. We've said this before, and we'll gladly say it again. Helldivers 2 community is one of the good ones. The players support each other and generally don't stand for any type of bad behavior. Who the hell told you that? Like, what you gonna do? You gonna do, arrest me? Still, there will always be individuals who crave conflict and chaos. Recently, it came to light that female Helldivers 2 players often face misogynistic behavior, and it's time for the community to react. No. No. She better call her Big Shirley friends.
Big Shirley.
As in real life, women on the internet get a lot of uncalled for attention, especially in gaming communities. In 2024 and still, some people are astounded by the existence of female gamers. So when a troll full of adrenaline stumbles upon a female gamer and say, Helldivers 2, they feel compelled to make misogynistic comments and make the other party extremely uncomfortable. Okay? Acceptable Piglet 249 took to Reddit and shared their bad experiences, and many female Helldivers joined in. The original post explained how she loved playing Helldivers 2, but she was getting tired of all the offhand comments. Listen to me, retarded girl. There is a safety mechanism in every online game. You know what it's called? It's 4 letters and rhymes with coot. Okay? Find it. Use it. There's even a block button. I am so tired of women being either lazy or disingenuous and trying to manipulate spaces where men dominate, where they have fail safes and they refuse to use it. Bitch, you have a mute button. Use it. No, I shouldn't have to. Why not? Why shouldn't you have to be an adult and do what needs to be done to protect yourself? I do. Why can't you? Soon as I get into any lobby, as soon as I start hearing squealing voices, it sounds like a child or it sounds like a female in the lobby, I hit mute. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you mute the females? It's so misogynistic. I'm sorry. But when I'm focused in a competitive game, mostly, Helldivers not so much, but in a competitive game, I gotta hear your squealing ass voice in my ear. Oh my God, somebody help me. Bitch, shut up. I don't want to hear that. And let's keep it a bean. All this whole lie that people keep trying to tell that there are just as many female gamers, that's a fucking lie. You incorporated the mobile games with the actual real gamers and tried to make it seem like the video game industry is full of women. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. That's why when you get into a lobby, you never get into a lobby full of females. And the truth of the matter is, y'all be trash. Let's keep it a bean. Y'all be trash. Y'all be trash. Y'all be trash. I'm sorry. It is what it is. She stated, I get that gaming is a male-dominated space. At least you're not delusional. But I can hold my own, and I'm just here to spread democracy like everyone else. What ruins it for me is the wildly inappropriate comments I hear almost every time someone realizes there's a woman in the group. The moment I speak, it's like a switch flips. I'm suddenly the target of creepy remarks or outright gross comments. She continued, it often starts with something as simple as my accent or the fact that I'm a woman, and quickly escalates into things that are completely over the line. I'm talking comments that no one should be making under any circumstances, let alone out loud. Says who? It's America, nigga. What you talking about? Saying I have a boyfriend isn't me being coy or flirty. It's a clear attempt to shut the behavior down. Instead, it's often taken as a challenge or completely disregarded, which is infuriating. The original post added, the worst part, 9 times out of 10, the other guys in the team say nothing. It's obvious I'm uncomfortable, yet almost no one steps in. To the few who do, thank you. You're the reason I still try to enjoy this game despite all the nonsense. Why would I step in to defend you when you have the option to mute them? You're an adult. You're a grown-ass adult. I'm not stepping in for you. No. No. You are a grown-ass adult. Use the mute button. Many female Helldivers 2 players joined the conversation and shared their experiences with misogynistic behavior. Some have never experienced this type of behavior, but the ones that did had stories similar to the original post. I wonder where this famous where's the post? No, I wonder. Oh no, did I? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Misogyny. Helldivers is a safe haven. All right. Let me see. Is this the one? Oh, yep. I found it. I found it. Here it is. Acceptable Piglet. I mean, she wrote a whole paragraph. She wrote a whole paragraph. I can take a joke and have a good sense of humor. This isn't about that. I mean, listen. Oh, y'all can't even see. Hold on. I'm about to really piss him off. There we go. There we go. That's not a Helldivers community specific problem. It's just an internet problem. People hide behind anonymity and use that to be a-holes. Nigga, I don't need to be behind anonymity to do that. I mean, generally speaking, when I hear female players come into the game, I mute. If I'm playing something competitive, unless they're good, unless I know them. If I know them, then I won't mute them. But for the most part, I mute them because most of the time they be trash, and secondly, they voice be squeaking all up in my ear, and I'm trying to focus. I'm not trying to do that. Now, if it's like a co-op game, we playing PvE, that's different. And she responds to that and says, which is absolutely awful, isn't it? These are the type of people that want to censor you. Oh, they want all type of regulations on it. In almost 800 hours of hell diving, I think I've heard fewer than 10 women on voice chat, and more than half of those didn't turn on the mic until we done a few missions together, and they'd had a chance to hear the rest of us talking for a while. I wonder how many of my silent comrades have been unwilling to get on voice for the reasons you described. It's crummy, to be sure. Oh, well. Get you some female Helldivers and play together. My wife goes by the name Wife of Helldiver, and some creep went up to her and kept meleeing her. She killed him with her shotgun, and then I booted him. Good on you. Shouts out to you. I would have done the same thing. There'll always be weirdos in games with a voice chat, especially in these situations. The best thing to do is to just mute these fruitcakes and ignore their undemocratic remarks. There you go. Or if you're in charge of the party, kick them out. Anyone who's ignoring liberation to be a creep is asking for a court martial. No, I'm not kicking them out. Or you can just mute them. Mute them. I'm not kicking them out. Anyway, that's that. Don't want to go on about that too much longer. Don't want to go on about that. So what we got next, y'all? We got to talk about Indiana Jones. A story I've been neglecting to talk about for the last few days. Let's see, I want to find. Let me see. There's that one. Bookmarks. Where is it? We're gonna talk about We're gonna talk about the art wars tomorrow. That's gonna be a long ass segment by itself. Cause I don't know. I gotta do my research on the art wars. On the art wars. Where is it? Okay, clearly I didn't save it. Where is it? Damn it, where is this nigga? He had a tweet. Did he delete the tweet? I think he deleted the tweet, y'all. I think he deleted the tweet. Okay, that's fine, nigga. We're gonna talk about you anyway. We are going to talk about you anyway. I just want to make sure before I give up. Yeah, I think he deleted it. Oh, okay. Well, this is kind of like it. All right. Okay, cool. So we'll take that one. What y'all talking about in these comments? All right. So recently, Indiana Jones came out, right? And apparently, according to a lot of people, Indiana Jones is a really good game. So shouts out to Xbox. Congratulations on hitting, I guess, a home run. I don't know if it sold well. Maybe a lot of people are subscribing to Game Pass to play it. That would be the only way I play it. If I decide to check it out, I'll let y'all know. But if you if you hadn't noticed something, right? Look at this. Y'all see that? Time to bash up some Nazis. Now, of course, in the game, there are Nazis in the game. Now, if you've seen this around the internet, there's a lot of people using Indiana Jones saying things like time to beat up some Nazis. And you can smell the underhandedness in which they're doing. There was another, the other goofball, right? Look at this. How to punch. Kotaku says how to punch fastest, even better in Indiana Jones and the Circle of whatever. And then this idiot 8-bit closed fist. We live in a world where people see the word fastest and feel offended and angry. 2024. The thing that I dislike the most about 8-bit closed fist is this nigga thinks that he's smarter than people because he's in the industry, but he doesn't make video games. He doesn't make any games, but he seems to believe that he's a video game genius. He has a condescending tone in which he speaks to people on Twitter as if he's just so much smarter than everybody. People see the word fat. We see the reason why people are getting offended is because we know exactly what you're doing. I heard that the Urban Dictionary definition of, why does it say google.com is blocked? Huh? Oh, okay. I don't know what that was about. Let me see. Urban Dictionary. Okay. I guess somebody was lying then. Oh, no. Here it is. Here, somebody put on the Urban Dictionary, Nazi, anyone who disagrees with you on Facebook. He said I was wrong about my comment on Facebook. He must be a Nazi. You can extrapolate that to just about everything. Basically, what these people are doing is they're using Oh, and they limited the visibility on my comment. Who reported me? This is what I had to say. Just like the word Nazi, you niggas label anybody with a different opinion than yours a fascist. So when you and sassy ass niggas like Mighty Keith out here using the words you seem to believe we are too stupid to know what you're actually trying to say underhandedly, it's cool. We're going to keep roasting y'all shit stains nonetheless. What did I say that needed to be limited? I didn't say anything abhorrent. It's the truth. Y'all label anybody who has a different opinion than you a Nazi. And now you're using Indiana Jones. Oh, I can't wait to beat up some Nazis. As a metaphor for you beating up conservatives or what you consider to be right-wing people in a video game. This is more just proof that these people on the left try to convince you that they are the moral authority, that they are the good guys, when in reality, they're actually the evil ones. Not all of them, of course. Not everybody on the left is evil, but they're actually evil. I tell you right now, my OG, that nigga hate me right now. I called my OG the other day. That nigga mad as hell. My OG is a raging liberal. I'm talking about, he's one of those liberals that if you point at the sky and you tell him the sky is blue, and if that in any way like helps out like any right-wing argument, that nigga will deny that the sky was ever blue. He'll look you dead in the face and say, that's what the white people want you to believe. Okay. Ever since Trump got elected, boy, I ain't heard nothing from him since. I called him the other day to talk about our football team. That nigga did not pick up. He ain't called me back either. That is unlike him. That nigga is not trying to hear it. He really thought Kamala was going to win. And these people, this is how they cope with it. Using a video game to play. You do realize that most right-wing people hate Nazis as well, right? But we know what y'all doing. It's all good though. Fucking idiot. Mighty Keith is a clown. 8-bit close. I almost said that F word. 8-bit close, whatever. That nigga's a clown. I don't know what else to tell you niggas. But good luck, nigga. Because Trump is in office. I know you mad, but you don't have to get over it, my boy. All right. Let's see. Do we got any reactions we want to get to? Do we have any reactions we want to get to? No. Let's see. Tweets. Nah. Nothing there. Trying to make sure we got all of our. Got that out the way. I think we're good. We got our two major stories out the way. No. Not 8-bit Eric. I'm talking about 8-bit closed fist. 8-bit, those are two different people. See, bro, those are two different people. Not 8-bit Eric. I'm talking about 8-bit closed fist. It's a nigga on Twitter named 8-bit closed fist. He's a clown, not 8-bit Eric. Speaking of, I meant to do this. I'm actually glad that you pointed that out, because you reminded me. Because we're about to close out anyway. And I know the perfect thing to close you guys out with. Pause. Has it not sent yet? Oh, there it is. Nah, I'm not going at 8-bit Eric. Speaking of, y'all know Vex unfollowed me on Twitter either today or yesterday after I said what I said. She damn sure did. She damn sure. Vex Electronica unfollowed me on Twitter today. Mm-hmm. She sure did. She sure goddamn did. Adair Soto with the super chat. Let me get you right, my guy. My nigga.
My nigga.
He goes, we're almost at 15K. You're about to lose this bet. Okay. I mean, hey, I was skeptical, but the way it's moving, you might be right. You might be right. Hold on. You might be right, buddy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My screen went black. Oh, I can't even grift. Oh no. Oh. You gotta explain that one to me. What was 8-Bit Eric thinking? I mean, yeah, 8-Bit Eric. You got me twisting up the names now. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the grift for tonight. Don't forget to check out the Squabble Shop. For those of you who wasn't here, the Squabble Shop is open, and we got a new design. The Grift Wars is here, okay? The Grift Wars is we got more. I got Grift Busters on the way. Grift Hard. You know, we got all the Grift series is on the way, y'all. So go check out the Squabble Shop. All the OG stuff is still there, and more on the way. Okay. As always, guys, may the Grift be with you. I will talk to y'all later. Okay. I appreciate that, C-Brew. Y'all be easy, get some sleep, and we'll talk later.